else? I think not.
So let's take you back a little bit. Were you entrepreneur? You said you were born from Baton Rouge, and
Yes.
and so were you an entrepreneurial child? Did you?
No, I
No.
was not. You know what? I'm actually a hypocrite because there was a point in my life I was like, I'm never going to have my own business. I'm never going to do that. It takes way too much time, requires way too much commitment. I'm just going to come up in somebody else's job, punch the clock, do whatever I have to do, get my little check and go home and mind my business. And I did do that. I did that for 10 years. And then one Friday, and I'll never forget because it was a dress down Friday, I was like, oh, I'm done with this. I can't ever work for anybody. And I walked out the door without a plan.
Oh, really?
Probably a last paycheck, but I walked out the door without a plan. And I was like, okay, I'm going to figure out. I did a voluntary repossession of my car when I couldn't afford it anymore. I turned off my cable. And at this point, this was before people got savvy. So everybody's Wi-Fi was open. So I was like piggybacking on my neighbor's Wi-Fi, eating ramen noodles and just trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. And I honestly did not know what it was, but I knew it did not entail being an employee again. And I found my way into so many amazing things and so many amazing spaces, but it definitely took me finding the courage to take a chance on myself. But my dad is an Army veteran. My mother's a retired, what was she? A registered nurse, and she's Panamanian. So that's why that little fun fact.
She's what? What do you call her?
She's Panamanian. She's from Panama.
Oh, Panamanian. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So when I was born, I was actually registered as a Panamanian born abroad, and I had Panamanian citizenship, a dual citizenship with America up until the age I was 18. And at that point, I let my Panamanian citizenship go. But I was considered a Panamanian born abroad for the first 18 years of my life. Well, even though I was still considered an American citizen by birth, I had that option, which was really cool.
Well, didn't you say you had some interesting stuff going on with what you could read and write and speak?
Yes. So this was the weirdest thing. I left Louisiana, Baton Rouge, when I was about 4 or 5 years old.